Hello VC, it's Jerry here with Dark Side Vinyl with my first contest. I'm going to call this something really clever, the Push to 100. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers. I've got 80, I think 81 the last time I looked a little bit ago. And so I decided I'm going to have a contest. The winner will receive $30 Amazon gift card. And if you'd rather have, instead, if you don't want Amazon gift card for whatever reason, if you'd rather just have the cash, I'll work that out with you. A $30 Visa gift card or something like that. And that will be 30 US dollars for my Canadian friends. So I guess that works out in your favor. So anyway, I've got 10 things here, and I'm gonna get right to it. I hope I get some interesting videos. I know I usually enjoy watching these contest videos of other people's contests, so hopefully you'll get into this. So the first thing, and I'll put all the requirements in the link in the description there, of course, at the bottom. First thing, you have to be a subscriber. That kind of makes sense. That's the whole point in this contest. And then the rest, just answer the questions and show the records that I asked for. So first thing is, tell how long you've been making videos for the VC. And my answer for that is about 4 months, it looks like, was my first video. And I thought it was longer than that, but it was just about 4 months ago. And then my second thing is, what got you started? So the reason I got started was I was going down the rabbit hole like we all do on YouTube, watching different videos on, things about albums, and watching some songs and performances, concerts and stuff. Anyway, and I follow Dylan at Noble Records on Instagram and his YouTube channel, and he made the vinyl tag for 2020 quarantine edition. And I watched his video, and I really liked it. I thought, that's pretty cool. And I thought, well, the more I think about it, I could do that. I have enough records now. I think I could actually do a video. And so I went ahead. I've got a smartphone, and that's what I did. Shot my first video on, and I just looked back on that video just out of curiosity, and I was blown away. I have 618 views on that thing, so that's my highest performer yet. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I had a lot of fun doing that video, and I like doing all these videos. So anyway, moving on. Number 3, whose videos do you always try to watch, and why? For me, that'll be Rachel the Music Ma'am and Blues Guy Vinyl. And the reason why is not that everybody else's aren't, but they're always entertaining. And they were the first two that I really remember that really supported me when I first started making videos. They always had kind comments and encouraging things to say in my comments on my videos. And so I really, that really helped me out a lot, because I still am very insecure about making these videos. So I always try to watch theirs and support them for sure, as well as several others. But those are the ones I'm going to go down on record for. My next thing, let's see. We are on number 4. Why do you watch my videos? For me, that's easy. It's to critique my own videos and to figure out how to make them better. Try to make them more entertaining, try to make them where people actually want to watch them. Maybe they get something out of it. That's the whole point. I'm trying to, give the viewer something, which is the reason why I watch videos. So You know, whether it's I want some laughs, whether I want, you know, a review of a record or whatever it may be. There's a reason why we're watching these videos, and I'm trying to give you a reason to watch mine. So, you know, if you have suggestions, please put them in the comments for me. That's kind of why I have some of these questions on here. Number 5. Okay, show. We're already on 5, and this is the first record you have to show. It's not too bad. Show your top 5 albums. And what I mean is kind of like your desert island albums, ones that you never think you'll ever get tired of. And for me, some of you that have watched my videos, I'm sure you will already know some of these, or at least one that are on my list. So we'll just get to it. One of them would be 21 Pilots, Blurry Face. This just has so many good memories connected to it, and there's so many good songs on here. I just love this album, and I have it on my phone, and a lot of times I get to listen to music at work while I'm typing. I'm on the computer a lot, so I'm able to kind of zone out, and I'm allowed to, I can listen to music and stuff, and so I have this on my phone, like I said, and I never get tired of it. I listen to it all the time. I mean, not every day, but I'm saying I listen to it a lot. So that's one of them. 21 Pilots, Blurry Face. The one that I think some of you would already guess would be M83, Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. This has one of the songs that I'm going to have at my memorial whenever that time comes, whether it's tomorrow or whenever, but it's going to be in my will that that song will be played. Okay. I love that album. It's just, you know, I've gone on about that before. So anyway, that's one of them. Another one, Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska. I love this album, the simplicity of it, the raw emotion, the stories in the songs. It's one of my favorites, definitely, of all time, and definitely one of my favorites of Springsteen's. Another one I will never get tired of, Pink Floyd. Here's the gatefold. So, I love this album, and it's timeless, and I mean I don't know what else to say about it. It's just I've never not enjoyed it. So, and lastly, Abbey Road, a classic for certain. I know Rachel will appreciate that one, but I appreciate it too. So, never get tired of that one. The next thing, number 6. How long have you been collecting records? For me, the best I can remember, it hasn't been that long, nothing like some of you guys. I really started buying records probably around 2006 or 2007. And when I say buying records, it wasn't like I'm buying records now. Excuse me. I started buying records before I ever had a record player. I knew that I was going to get one eventually. I didn't have any speakers. I didn't have anything. All I had was a CD player. But I knew that I wanted to get one, and I was in antique stores, and I just kind of look around all kinds of stuff. But then I would gravitate towards the records, and if I found something I thought, I think that's going to sound interesting, you know, I mean, or that's the way I started, was what do I think will sound good on a record player, as opposed to listening to it on my phone or on a CD. It's, to me, a record is a different experience. And so I there's a lot of records that I won't buy, even though I like the music and I may have the CD for it, but I'm not going to buy it on vinyl because it's a different experience for me. So anyway, I picked up records at antique stores, yard sales, flea markets, just here and there, just, but I would never pay more than $2. That was like, a shocker if somebody tried to, say, here, this record's $10. And I was like, oh, you're crazy, man. There's no way I'm buying that. And which is hilarious now because I just spent like $35 on one record at Record Store Day. But so that's when I got started, I think, was about 2007. I'm rambling, I know. Okay. We have number 7. Okay. Go through your collection and count to number 100, since this is a push to 100, and pull out your 100th album. I would suggest doing it before filming the video because it took me a little bit longer than I thought to count to 100. I know, I'm tired. I've worked about 65 hours this week. Counting is hard. Anyway, so pull out your 100th album. If you don't have 100 albums, pull out your 10th album. I would think that you have 10. If you don't have 10 albums, you can still pick your last one, the last record that you have, and show that one. Okay? Any of those would be fine. And then just, and show it and tell a little bit something about it. So my 100th was this one, this exciting cover here, which is Blue Note, the finest in jazz since 1939. It's called Hand on the Torch. And I got this in a collection. I didn't even know anything about it. I mean, I know about this. I'm saying I didn't actively look through every single record in the collection. I bought like this whole group lot at a really good price. And then as I started to dig into it, I found this one. And I was like super excited because this was my first colored vinyl. That's it there. And the big song on this one is Cantaloupe, which was really popular on the radio. But that's a good song. I mean, I like it. But there's some actually some other really good songs on here too. I'm trying to remember which ones really stood out to me, but I enjoyed this album. Unfortunately, it did start to get a little R-rated, or at least PG-13 on a couple of songs, which threw me. It threw me because I had it on when my family was listening. I was like, oop, skip that one. So anyway, I try not to, offend my family like that. So that's my 100th album. And we're getting close to the end here. Number 8, what is your comfort artist? So this kind of changed back and forth for me. My first thought was Bruce Springsteen, just because I like a lot of his songs and the lyrics in his songs. And then I thought more about it. Of course, I just showed a Springsteen album. I was like, I don't know. I mean, it is probably, but I thought another one that I tend to gravitate to, just for soothing and comfort, Simon and Garfunkel. Not necessarily just this album. This is a fantastic album. Has, it's a greatest hits. So we've got Bridge Over Troubled Water, Mrs. Robinson, The Sound of Silence, The Boxer, Scarborough Fair, I Am a Rock, Cecilia, Homeward Bound. I mean, this thing has just got hit after hit on here. But they, especially Paul Simon's voice, their voices are very soothing, very relaxing, and I love their music. They just, I don't know if you want to call it dad rock or whatever, but it's 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 one of those comfort kind of groups, artist for me. So, all right, now number 9, favorite concert memory. And for my favorite, it has to be the 21 Pilots concert for Trench when that album came out, and that was because it's the first concert that my entire family went to. I've been to several concerts with my wife, and those were all great concerts also. But this one was different because it was my entire family, and we all enjoy 21 Pilots, which made it better. It wasn't like, one family member is like, yeah, I'll go for you for, for support or whatever. I'll go because you like them. This was, we all liked 21 Pilots, and we all had a great time. And another reason why it's such a good memory is, unfortunately, it was the last concert that we went to before concerts became, banned. And I don't know if if or when we're going to get back to concerts. And I don't think that they'll ever be the same. And part of that, it makes me sad because it's just like, wow, I mean, my girls will never really know the full concert experience, the good and the bad. It's just part of it, being able to experience live music with a crowd, a huge crowd sometimes, that they're all singing the songs. You're feeling the thumping in the stands, or the pushing in the pit, or whatever it is. It just is a totally different thing, and I'm not sure we're ever going to get back to that, which is disheartening. I'm hopeful that we will eventually, however this works out. I think maybe we might just get tired of it all and just do it anyway. I don't know, but I'm not going to get into all that. Okay, lastly, show a 45 or a 10-inch record that you like, that you own. One that I like, we've got Prince, and this one stands out. I have several 45s, but they all came in collections. I don't actively seek 45s. I don't enjoy looking through all of that, especially with no sleeves, or even with the sleeves. A lot of times they're, the record is turned this way, that way, and it's just so much work, I think, to look through 45s. For what? What's the win? 2 songs if you're lucky, that you like. More than likely just one. So anyway, I was at an antique store once again, on vacation. We had just like a small type of getaway this summer, when things were starting to open back up again. And I came in, I asked, do you have any records? And they said, all we have are these 45s over there. I was like, oh, man. So I was like, well, I'm already in here, I'll look. And so anyway, found this one, and it's in really good shape. So I was like, well, I like to try to buy an album anytime I'm on vacation or on a trip somewhere. It kind of helps me. It's like a memory from that vacation, from that trip, from wherever you went. So if I get a chance, I always try to pick up something. And so this was what I got. And then just as a joke, I kind of felt like I had to put up another one. This is Jerry Reed. She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. That's because my name's Jerry Reed, if you didn't know. It's not spelled the same, but I love that title, and that song is pretty funny. And that's a honorable mention. So those are the requirements. I forgot to tell you, I want them all to be vinyl. I know a lot of you show CDs or whatever. Sorry, I'm going to be a stickler. This is a vinyl community. I only want vinyl. Okay? So hopefully that doesn't, persuade you to not participate. Just pick another one. We don't know. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing your videos. And let's see, I guess I better put the end date here. Let's make this, let me see, middle of November. I will put the date in the, not November, I'm sorry. October, that's too long. So we'll just make this a month. So we'll make it, I'm going to figure out like that Friday or Saturday in the second week in October. So, okay, I should have looked that up. Sorry about that. Forgot. All right, I'll put it in the description. All right. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.